Alright, and this problem tells us find the average rate of change between f of 1 equals 3 and f of 4 equals 0. So essentially what you have here is this is an ordered pair. Remember, function notation looks like this. So this represents your x value. So this is an ordered pair, 1, 3. And this is an ordered pair, 4, 0. So basically the average rate of change is just another word for the word slope. So let's go ahead and find that. Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the formula. Everyone say formula. Every single problem write down the formula, just like that. The second thing I'm going to do is label. Everyone say label. Labeling just means going back up to your order pairs and saying this is your x1 value, y1 value, x2 value, y2 value. We kind of did some of these linear equations at the beginning of the year. And remember, the common mistake here is the minus sign. So I'm going to put that minus sign there so you can see it very clearly. Let's go ahead and do our substitutions. In parentheses, my y2 value is 0, y1, x2 value, and my x1 value. Remember, if it is a negative, you still put it inside the parentheses. So I have 0 minus 3 is negative 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. Negative divided by positive is negative. Negative 1 is my slope. So far in the problem, we have found the average rate of change. Now it tells us to write a linear function in slope-intercept form. So we're going to do that right here. You can do this part in two ways. One way is using the slope-intercept form, writing y equals mx plus b. Substituting in your slope and one order pair, you'll solve for the b value. Then you'll have your slope and the b value, and you write an equation. Or you can also use point slope form. Now, why would I use point slope form? Well, because I have the slope and because I have a point. Point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. My slope is how much, class? Negative 1. Now, this y value doesn't have a sub number on it. Just basically means you write it. There's the tricky little negative sign. I'm going to go ahead and just write that down there so we don't make any mistakes. Okay, now it's kind of like choose your own adventure. You get to pick an order pair. Now let's think about which order pair I want to pick. None of them are negatives. I probably would stay away from the negatives. Okay, I'm probably going to pick the one that has 0 in it. So that's going to be my. So don't think it has to be this x1, x1. Don't think that. Okay, you could basically pick any order pair here, and I chose this one. So I'm going to put the y value here and the x value here. So here I have my y value is 0. Substitutions in parentheses, and here I have a 4. So in point slope form, I basically have y minus 0 equals a negative x minus 4. And here's the great thing. If I just, do we ever write minus 0, class? No, so that's just a y. And then if I distribute, which you guys majorly struggled with, what's the opposite of x? And the opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. So this is an equation in slope-intercept form. Now let's just say in the problem I just say write a linear equation. You could have just kept it as point-slope form. You don't have to get into this form. You can choose.